Hi students, today we are going to learn about simple present in passive voice. So I am your English teacher, Nelbith Yesica, and let's start. Let's see, English has two voices, active and passive. El inglés tiene dos voces, generalmente la voz activa y la voz pasiva. The active voice is used when the subject of the sentence does the action. La voz activa es usada cuando el sujeto de la oración realiza la acción. For example, my mom sings that song. My mom is the subject. Sings is the verb, and that song is the object. And what about the passive voice? The passive voice is used when we focus on the object of the sentence. La voz pasiva es usada cuando nosotros nos enfocamos en el objeto de la oración. For example, that song is sung by my mom. First, we have the object, then the verb to be, then the verb but in past participle, and then the subject. So, the structure in simple present in active voice is first the subject plus the verb plus the object, but in simple present but in passive voice is first the object plus the verb to be, it depends of the object, plus the verb but in past participle, and plus the subject. For example, Jerry kicks Tom. This sentence is in active voice, in simple present. First, we have Jerry, who is the subject, then kicks the verb, and Tom, the object. En esta oración tenemos una oración en voz activa. Primero tenemos a Jerry, quien es el sujeto, luego el verbo, que es kicks, que en español significa patear, y luego tenemos a Tom, que es el objeto, porque él recibe la acción, es decir, Jerry patea a Tom. Jerry es el que patea, Tom es el que es pateado. And in passive voice, Tom is kicked by Jerry. Tom es pateado por Jerry. First we have the object, then the verb to be, in this case is, then we have the verb but in past participle, and then we have the subject. Generalmente vamos a utilizar la palabra by antes del sujeto para decir quién es, por quién fue hecha esta acción. Another example, we eat some pasta. First, we have the subject, then the verb, and then the object. But in passive voice, first we have the object, then the verb to be, then the verb, but in past participle, and then the subject. But in this case, we are using an object, a subject pronoun. En este caso, en vez de utilizar el sujeto, en vez de escribir we al final de la oración, estamos utilizando un sujeto de pronombre. En este caso le correspondería as. Another example. The teachers help the new student. First, we have the subject, in this case, the teachers. Then the verb, in this case, help. Then we have the new student. In this case, this is the object. But in passive voice, the new student is helped by the teachers. We have first the object, then the verb to be, then the verb, but in past participle, by the subject, in this case, the teachers. And another example, we have the secretary answers the phone calls. In this sentence, we have first the subject, in this case the secretary, answers, the verb, the phone calls, the object. But in passive voice, the phone calls are answered by the secretary. First, we have the phone calls, the object, then the verb to be, in this case are, because we have the subject, the phone calls. Then we have the verb, but in past participle, and then we have the subject. So that's all for today. Thanks.